not a lecture. So I would please request you to please switch on your videos. It'll be really nice so that I know what we are talking and I can get feedback. Can we please? Yes, no. Because see, the next few, like the next 1 hour that we have, it will be an interactive session. So it'll be really nice if I can see you and because you can see me, right? So can we have videos on? So can we at least have feedback? Can you at least show me, raise your hands and nod or say yes or no? Can we do that? Yes. Do we have a share? Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So as thank you so much for the introduction. As you all know, I'm Rohit Agarwal, and I have been actually associated with NIT Durgapur also for quite some time. I have addressed the Foundation Day for students for a couple of times, and I've been teaching in a lot of institutes all across the country. I and I've been teaching for a lot of corporates. So I've been teaching the art of living stress management programs for them. And like sir introduced me, I am a businessman. I have my own iron and steel industry based out of Durgapur. And I really thank you all for inviting me, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much. So welcome all of you. Okay, so then we've all come for this session, which I'm told is called stress management. Yeah, right. So we've all come for this session, which is called stress management. So what exactly is stress? हम आ तो गए stress management में. What is stress? Tell me. What do you think is stress? Anybody? See, the stress is simply a demand and supply gap. Being a commerce student, I would always understand things based on demand and supply. So, stress is also simply a gap between demand and supply. What is the demand? What is it that I want from my life? We all want the best of everything. We want the best job, we want the best salary, we want the best house, the best car, we want the best of everything in life. Correct? Is there anybody who would say, no, no, I don't want best, I'm okay with second best? Any मुझे Mercedes नहीं चाहिए, I'm okay with Tata Nano. No, all of us want the best. Whether we get it or not, that's a different question altogether. We are not coming there. But we want the best. Correct? That's the first thing. Second is the supply. What is it that I'm willing to give to my life to get that demand? Now, when there is a gap between the demand and supply, when I want too much and I'm willing to give too little, that is when stress arises. So, what is the supply? There are two things: time and energy. These are the two things that we have to invest to get anything, get result out of anything: time and energy. Yes, you agree with me? I hope you agree. Yeah. So, time and energy. Now, time pretty much everybody has the same time, right? There's those same 24 hours everybody has. Does anybody have more time than 24 hours? No. All of us have that same 24 hours. How we use those 24 hours makes all the difference. The first thing is time management. Okay, I'll come to it. The second thing is energy. The moment we feel more stressed when our energy levels are low. Have you noticed that when your energy levels are higher, you could achieve a lot more. You are able to achieve a lot more. So second is to increase the energy levels. So first is how do we manage our time better, and second is we increase energy levels. If we take care of these two aspects, we see that our stress levels are low and we're able to achieve a lot more. Are you on the same page with me? Yes, no? So first thing is time management. So let's look at the things that we do during our day. All the activities that we do during the day can be classified into 4 quadrants. And the time that we spend a lot of time on, which is not so important, is doing things which are not important and not urgent. For example, watching the internet, spending a lot of time surfing the net on social media, just randomly chatting, or nowadays a lot of time we spend on Netflix and Amazon Prime and Disney Hotstar, a lot of all these things. Yeah, we do end up spending a lot of time on that. So those are things which are neither important not urgent. Second category is things that are urgent but not important. For example, just using the washroom. It is urgent, but it's not like the agenda of your day. And it also gets done. Third thing, the third and the most important aspect of time management is doing things when they are important and not yet urgent. For example, finishing your work before the deadline. If you have an exam, studying much before the exam deadline. Just not studying just on the last minute before the exam, but making sure you've studied before. Finishing your assignment much before the deadline. Does it happen? What do? We keep procrastinating it. We'll do it. And we do it when it becomes important and urgent. The secret of time management is doing things when they are important but not urgent. Where all the stress accumulates when we don't have time, when we make it a habit to do things when they become important and urgent. It is very urgent, it is very important, and it is urgent. I have to do it and I do not have time. That is when the stress levels start increasing. And not yet. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, no? So that is the secret of time management. So that is the first thing, yeah, to manage the time well. Second that I said was to increase your energy levels. See, now there are four sources of our energy. All the energy that we get, there are four sources from which we derive all the energy. Yeah. So the first source of our energy is the food. We get energy from food. Again, the right quantity of food is a source of energy. Suppose you've gone to a party and you've eaten like ekdam daba ke. Yeah. So after COVID, after 1 year, you got to attend a party and you've eaten like ekdam, you're full till here. So do you feel a lot of energy? Do you feel like, hey, I can do anything? Generally, we want to, just rest after that. You just feel so tired that you don't want to do anything after that. So again, and if you've not eaten for a day, you again don't feel too much energy. So the right amount of food is a source of energy. First. Second is sleep. We get energy from sleep as well. Now, again, if on a Sunday on Christmas, suppose if you have to get up early today, but otherwise, if if you're sleeping till 12, 1 in the afternoon, not in the night, and do you feel a lot of energy after that? Is there a question, Saurabh? Okay, yeah. So on yeah, you are. Where was I? On sleep, yes. So on Sunday, if you wake up after 12, 1, do you feel a lot of energy? No. On the other hand, if you have not slept for a few days and you are busy with some work or something, again, you don't feel so much energy. So again, the right amount of sleep is a source of energy. Getting what I'm saying? So that is the second way where we can increase the energy levels by monitoring our sleep. The third is the breath. You have a question, Nishiji? Is there a question? Not able to know what you're wanting to ask unless until you ask. No, sir. Okay, fine. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so the third is your breath. Yeah, your breath is also a source of energy. We get a lot of energy from the breath. See, on an average, how much food do we eat during the day? Can you guess? About 2 to 3 kgs is what we eat, most of us eat during the entire day. How much of water do we drink? About 3 to 4 liters. Yes, during winters probably less, but 3 to 4 liters is an average water intake that we have. Can you guess how much of breath do we take? How much of oxygen do we take? More than 10,000 liters per day. So lot of our energy is derived from the breath. So your breath is your third source of energy. And the fourth is the happy and relaxed mind. A happy and relaxed mind is also a source of energy. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like, for example, suppose you're very stressed and depressed. There are one or two people you just want to be with them. If you're very stressed, just talking to them eases that energy, stress levels. It just, you feel more comfortable. You feel better after meeting them. Yes or no? On the other hand, all of us have one or two friends. The moment they call, after half an hour, you feel so stressed. I take this call. Yes or no? Yeah. So there are two types of people in this world. फर्स्ट होते हैं जिनके आने से खुशी आती है, दूसरे होते हैं जिनके जाने से खुशी आती है. I get what I'm saying? There are two kinds of these people. See, if I am filled with stress, negativity, irritation, anybody who comes to me, what do I give them? Same anger, irritation, frustration, right. And on the other end, if I am filled with positivity, happiness, calmness, that is what radiates. Anybody who comes to me goes back feeling more relaxed and calm. Yes, we all have such people in our life. The moment you meet them, you speak to them, you spend some time with them, you start feeling lighter and relaxed. So, what kind of person that I want to be depends on my state of mind. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, no. So see, what was the first thing that I said? What is the first thing? Stress. See, we are talking about stress management over here, right? So what is the first thing? What is stress? It is the difference between the demand and supply. Demand is what we want from life. Stress is, and supply is the time and energy levels. I spoke about how we manage time is by doing things when they're important, not yet urgent. First thing. And how do you increase your energy levels? Is by checking on your food, the right quantity of food, checking on your sleep, the right amount of sleep. Third is just checking on your breath. Yeah, we talk a little more about breath. And the fourth is a happy and relaxed mind. See, the quality of your life depends on the state of your mind. Big statement, no? Quality of your life depends on your state of the mind. Now, for example, you've gone to a beautiful beach. Okay. You've gone to Maldives, for example, yeah, and you are just loving the beach. It's a beautiful beach, white sand, and you're watching the sunset. You're walking on the beach, and that water is washing your feet. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling, yeah. And at that point in time, you get a call and you get a very, very bad news. Yeah, somebody has died, or you just had a breakup, or something really, really bad. Would you be able to enjoy that sunset, that Maldives, that sand, that beauty? Everything else is same. Nothing has changed. But your state of mind changed. Will you be able to enjoy that beautiful scenery anymore? On the other hand, if you're walking on the dirtiest, stinkiest street of the city that you are in, it is smelly, it is dirty, and the gutter is overflowing, and it is really bad. And that time somebody calls you and gives you a really, really good news. Like you've been selected as whatever, as the professor of, or you've been appointed as the dean of one of the most prestigious institutes that you wanted to be. Will it matter how dirty, stinky the street is? Are you getting what I'm saying? So what changed? The quality, the state of your mind changed, and the quality of life improved. You agree with me? Yes. So the quality of your life depends on the state of your mind. What we do, we change everything around us. हम क्या करते हैं? कोई रिलेशनशिप में अच्छा नहीं लगता तो रिलेशनशिप बदल देते हैं. हम जगह बदलते हैं, we change place, we change profession, we change people, we change everything around us. But what we don't change, what we do not work on is our state of the mind. अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, ये जगह अच्छा नहीं लग रही, ये जॉब अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, I'm not liking this job, I'm not liking this person, I'm not liking happy with this relationship, I'm not happy with whatever reason. But what is the problem is the state of the mind. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like for example, I'll tell you this story. Once a person went to a doctor. He said, Doctor Saab, I am in terrible pain. Wherever I touch, there is pain. Here there is pain. Here there is pain. Here there is pain. Wherever I touch, there is pain. The doctor said, no, that's a serious problem. Let's admit you and let's do hundreds of tests on you. So, as usual, he was admitted and hundreds of tests were done on him. And you know what was discovered out after all those tests? His finger was broken. I get what I'm saying? So wherever he would touch, there would be pain. So this is our problem. It's one of the problems that we have. The problem is that we need to work on the state of the mind. And we work on everything but the state of the mind. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. So working on our state of mind. And the moment we are more relaxed, more calm, we see our energy levels start increasing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. Now, how do you do that? One very good way to do that is through your breath. Your breath is the link between your body and the mind. Are you getting what I'm saying? See now, suppose you go to a friend's house and you forget your slippers over there. Right? I'll talk about how we can get rid of the stress. Yeah? We'll talk more about it. Exactly. So one of the ways to get, work on your stress is through your breath. Are you saying? Your breath is the link between the body and the mind. Now, for example, see, you go to a friend's house and you forget your slippers over there. I know it's a weird thing to forget, but suppose you forget your slippers over there. Will you keep it? You just call up your friends, I've forgotten my slippers, can you please take care of it? Keep it. No, yes or no? If you forget and you go to your friend's house and you stop breathing, you die. Will he take care of your body for a few days? Will he take care of your body for a few days? No. I'm not saying he'll not be sad, but will he keep your body in his house for a few days? No. So without breath, what is the value of your body? Is worse than your slippers. Okay. See, every emotion has a corresponding breath. Like for example, if you're very happy, no, you're very happy, you're बहुत खुश हो, you're smelling a flower. How do you smell? You smell a flower like this? No. If you're very happy, how's your breath? Long and deep. If you're on the other hand, if you're very sad, how's your breath? It's very short. Yeah, and very fast, short and fast. If you're very sad, your breath becomes very heavy. Similarly, through your breath, you can change your emotions also. Isn't this fascinating? Your breath can help you change your emotions also. This is one of the very, very important aspects of the breath. Yeah. So I'll just give you a glimpse of how using your breath we can change our state of the mind. Is that a good idea? Yes. Okay. So see, we all of us want excellence. Yeah. We all want to get rid of that stress. And like somebody said, how do we get rid of that stress? It just comes. We are in that situation where these stress levels come. So see, we can work on these stress levels, through the 7 levels of our existence. We exist on this planet on 7 levels. And I'll take one by one, and we can see how we can, work on our stress levels at each level. Is that okay? So the first level for existence, the grossest level that we exist on this planet. What is the proof for that? The first level is our body. We all have a physical body and thus we exist on this planet. Yes. So on the body level, see how do we accumulate stress? If we do not move. Sitting like a couch potato, our body starts accumulating stress. So at the body level, there are 2 things that we need to take care of. First is food and the second is exercise. We take care of these 2 things at the body level. Our body level is free from stress. That is the first step. Second, the second level of our existence, what is the proof that we exist, is we have our breath is moving. As a tool to relax the mind. Is that okay? Anybody who would want to learn? Yes, no? Come to that. So that is the second level of our existence. Third, what is the third level? What is the third proof that you exist? Is you have a mind. What is the third proof? Is you have a mind. Now, what does the mind do? What does the mind do? It keeps oscillating between the past and the future. The mind do? It keeps oscillating between the past and the future. And when is the mind free from stress? When it is in the present moment. Are you getting what I'm saying? See, that's when all the learning also happens. Like for example, see, the skill is to be both focused and relaxed. When you're both focused and relaxed, that's when your mind is in the present moment. Most of the times, either we are completely focused, we are completely relaxed. See, like for example, a movie that you would have seen 1 year back, you would still remember the story of that movie. How? Because in that movie hall you were both focused, because obviously you remember the story and you watched it well, and you were completely relaxed. You were chilled out and watching that movie. So you still remember that story. But a lot of things that we study, we do not remember that because either we were completely focused and we were not relaxed at all. That's when burnout happens, or we were completely chilled out. The skill is to be both focused and relaxed. When you are in the present moment, that is when your mind is more relaxed and calm. Getting what I'm saying? Yes, no. So that is the mind level. Be more focused and relaxed. To be in the present moment. That is the third level, mind. Now, fourth is the intellect. What does the intellect do? Why do we have the intellect? Is to decide between good and bad, right and wrong. Yes or no? But what do we use the intellect for? We use the intellect to doubt. What do we use the intellect to? We use it to doubt. And tell me, what do we generally doubt? Positive or negative? किसको आप ज़्यादा doubt करते हैं? We generally doubt the positive. Suppose a beautiful girl comes and says, "I love you." What do you say? Really? सच में? On the other hand, if someone comes and tells you, "I hate you," you believe it. That is why lovers spend their entire life convincing each other. Believe me, I love you. Trust me, I love you. Sachi, I love you. On the other hand, have you ever seen two people who hate each other discuss hatred? I hate you. Believe me, I hate you. No, not needed at all. Once if I've said I hate you, that is enough. Yes or no? Hatred does not require proof. Love requires proof. You need to keep explaining again and again. Yes, I believe. Believe me, I trust you. Sachi, I trust. Believe, love you. Yes or no? Yes. On the other hand, similarly, if there is something that you do not know how to do, can you, if I ask you, please do this, जो आपको आता ही नहीं, suppose you do not know painting at all. So I tell you, can you please paint this? Absolutely not. I do not know how to paint. I cannot paint. Yes. On the other hand, if there is something that you know how to do it, what should you say? Can you do it? Try करेंगे. होगा तो करेंगे. Yes or no? What do doubts do? Doubts bring our confidence. See, there is something that you have no doubts on. You are absolutely sure I know how to do it, and the confidence with which you handle that, and there is something else which you say, हाँ यार try करेंगे. जिसमें आपको doubt है, हाँ try करेंगे, होगा तो करेंगे. Are you getting what I'm saying? Doubts pull our confidence down. You agree with me on this? How do you handle your doubts? See, when the intellect is free from doubts, that is when our confidence level increases. You getting what I'm saying? See, as kids, we never used to doubt the positive. If you tell a small kid, please don't go near that uncle. Why? that uncle is not nice. Why is he not nice? Please don't put your hand into fire. Why? As kids, we used to doubt the negative. But as we became more grown up and more mature, we started doubting the positive. And thus our confidence started coming. Getting what I'm saying? Doubts pull our confidence down. That is at the intellect level, fourth level. Yes. Now coming to the fifth level of our existence, which is our memory. Yeah. We all have memory. Yeah. And supposedly it's given to store all the good things. But what do? We collect all the kachara in this. What do? Our intellect, gets clings on to the negative. Our memory, sorry. Our memory clings on to the negative. See, what for example, suppose you go to a party and 10 people give you compliments. So good today. Your suit is looking so nice. Your hair is looking so good. I love the way you are carrying yourself. You smell so nice. Everything is perfect. Just one person says, everything is okay. Your nose is slightly crooked, no? Or your shoes are slightly. The first thing you look at the mirror, what will you see? Your nose. How dare he comment on my nose? Has he seen his own nose and he dares to comment on my nose? Are you getting what I'm saying? 10 years later, also, you see that person. This is the person who commented on my nose. He gave you 10 compliments, by the way. But that you would not remember. 10 compliments and one insult. What does the memory cling on to? Getting what I'm saying? Yes, we just love collecting emotional garbage. See, आपकी kitchen में कचरा होता है ना. We all have garbage in the kitchen. Yes. What do you do? What do we do with it? Throw it out. You don't decorate your house with the kitchen garbage. The banana leaf on the fan, and you don't. You just throw out the garbage. But we love flaunting our emotional garbage. A friend of yours calls. आप उसको क्या बोलते हो? वो छोड़, पता है मेरे साथ क्या हुआ? Love flaunting our emotional garbage. We love collect. We just cling on to the negative. 10 compliments and one insult, and we cling on to that one insult. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, no. And that is another level of our stress. That is another reason for our stress, because in our memory we just keep clinging on to the negative. So getting rid of that. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that is the fifth level of our existence, the memory, and not to cling on to the negative. Let's come on to the sixth one. What is the sixth level of our existence? Is our ego. See, all of us have ego because that is the level of our existence. Nobody can say, if I say I do not have any ego, that is also an ego. Yeah. Ego is when ease goes. When you're not at ease, that is when ego comes up. So ensuring that ego does not go to your mind and just stays in your pocket. Yeah. So whenever you need it, you can get it out and use it. It's ego. And the last level of your existence is the self. What is it? It is the self. So first is body, second is breath, third is mind, fourth is intellect, fifth is memory, sixth is ego, and the seventh is self. So these are the 7 levels of our existence. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes? No? See, during COVID, we got such a good example of people with different states of mind. During COVID, there were some people who were thoroughly miserable. See, I'm not talking about the people who were affected and some very mishappening happened in their family. Obviously, I understand that. But otherwise, some people just being in quarantine and staying at home and not being able to go out, just that fact was so disturbing for some people that they were completely depressed. They were just only binging on the negative news and they're so depressed and disappointed. Yeah. On the other hand, there are other sets of people who made this 1 year, 2 years as their most productive time. They learned so many new different things. They learned how to play a musical instrument. They developed new hobbies. They learned so much more. So what was the difference? The outer scenario was the same for everybody. Everybody was stuck in their house. Everybody had that, you didn't have anything to do. But what was difference? What was the difference between these two sets of people? Was their state of mind. One was more relaxed, more calm, was, diverted the energy to doing something more productive. On the other hand, somebody who was so depressed was just, just on low energy, just drained out just by thinking of what will happen, what will happen, what will happen. Yes or no? So if you want, today I can teach you some technique through which we can see how, through the breath, we can be more relaxed. Would you want to see? How many of you want to see? We can increase our energy levels, we can be more relaxed using our breath. Yes, no? Ravindraji, thank you so much. Anybody else? Would you want to learn?
Sir,
Yes.
third level.
Yes,
Hello.
Sandeepji. Yes, Sandeepji.
Sir, will you please repeat third level? It is like mind state, na?
Third level is the mind. Yeah. What
Yes.
does our mind do? It keeps oscillating between the past and the future. The moment you are sitting here, even if you're sitting here for 5 minutes and listening to me, suddenly your mind goes into what happened yesterday, and what was happening yesterday, or what you had for breakfast. And after some time, again, your mind will go into the future. After the session, the moment the session gets over, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to. You start planning for the future. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Our mind keeps oscillating between the past and the future, and if we are not in the present moment, we do not, you cannot be happy. Can you be happy in the
But
past?
no, sir. But we will have to think about our future, na?
Yes, sir. Sandeep ji, listen to me. See, when I say, your mind have to keep oscillating past, I don't say that, I don't mean that you stop planning for the future. You have to learn from your past and you have to plan for the future. But when do you have to do all that? In the present moment. See, if you want to be happy in the past, can you be happy in the past? Can you be
Mm,
happy in the future? No, you can't be happy. You can only be happy in the present moment. Are you getting what I'm saying? And how do you bring your mind to the present moment? That is through the breath. Through your breath, we can bring the mind to the present moment. Let's do some techniques. We'll do some techniques for 15 minutes and then I'll take questions at the end. Is that okay?
okay, okay, sir.
Perfect. Thank you. So we'll do one technique which is called Bhastrika. Yeah, I'm sure some of you might be knowing also. It's a very powerful breathing technique, so which instantly increases your energy levels and bring your mind more to the present moment. Okay? So it's good if you do it with me, so you will actually experience it. Otherwise you won't really know the difference. So what you have to do is, you can see me. So you keep a loose fist in front of your shoulders, yeah? And your elbows are slightly touching the body. And what you will do this with forceful breath. So as you breathe in, your hand goes up and your fist opens. Yeah? Your hand goes up and your fist opens. As you breathe out, forcefully, your hand comes down and your fist closes. Is this clear? We'll do this with the eyes closed and a set of 20. Do this 20 times and 3 sets. So if you have any doubt, I'll be doing it with you. You can open your eyes and see. Otherwise, it's best to close your eyes and do it. So just watch one round and then we can do it together. Is that clear? So let's all do it together. Yeah, we'll do this with forceful normal breath. Yeah. So let's all get ready. Fist in front of your shoulders. Let's your eyes closed. Take a normal breath in and breathe out. Now with forceful breath, breathe in. One, in two, in three, in four, in five, in six, in seven, in eight, in nine, in 10, in 11, in 12, in 13, in 14, in 15, in 16, in 17, in 18, in 19, in 20. Your eyes closed. So observe your state of mind. Let's do one more round. Your eyes closed. Just with forceful breath. Breathe in. 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, in 5, in 6, in 7, in 8, in 9, in 10, in 11, in 12, in 13, in 14, in 15, in 16, in 17, in 18, in 19, in 20. Your eyes closed. So observe what's going on. One last round. Sets. Fist in front of your shoulders. हल्की मुट्ठी कंधों के सामने. Let's take a normal deep breath in and breathe out. And with forceful breath, breathe in. 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, in 5, in 6, in 7, in 8, in 9, in 10, in 11, in 12, in 13, in 14, in 15, in 16, in 17, in 18, in 19, in 20. And relax. Just keep your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And slowly you can open your eyes. How do you feel? Anybody? You can just write in the chat how you're feeling. Do you feel any difference? Okay. Yeah. So this is one technique. Yeah. Great. So yeah, so your mind is your, like I said, is the link between the body and mind. So this is one technique through which you can bring your mind more to the present moment. Yeah. And you feel little more, you feel more relaxed. Yeah. Another technique that we'll learn today is by meditating. If you meditate for a few minutes every day, you'll see that your mind is more relaxed, more calm, your stress levels are much, much lower. Yes. Now, what is meditation? We all think that, concentrating on a point or being very focused is meditation. Meditation is actually, just opposite. It's just deconcentration, just doing nothing. Just sitting relaxed, comfortable, and just, so we'll do a short meditation now. Just completely sit relaxed and comfortable, and I'll just guide you through. Yeah. Do not have to focus on a point or do anything. Just ensure that you keep your eyes closed, keep your phone away, and I'll just guide you through a short meditation, and we'll see how we feel after that. Is that okay? I'll just take you through a short meditation and I'll tell you how you feel. Is everybody willing to do it? Yes? I hope. I'm sure we'll feel nice after it. So let's all close our eyes. आराम से बैठ जाएं, आंखें बंद कर लें. आंखें बंद. Let's take a long deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and let go. Keep your spine straight. You can take back rest if you wish to. Your eyes closed throughout. Take your attention, all the sounds in the environment. Sound of somebody talking, of distant TV, some moving traffic, any sound that you hear around you. Just become aware of all the sounds. Accept all the sounds in the environment. Accept all the sounds in your environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. सभी आवाजों को स्वीकार कर ले. Accept all the sounds in the environment. Take one more deep breath in and breathe out. Now take your attention to your body. Take your attention, right foot, right leg, right knee, right thigh and hip. Become aware of the whole right leg. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your left foot, left leg, left knee, left thigh and hip. Become aware of the whole left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of your abdomen. The stomach and navel region. Become aware of your chest. Become aware of your right shoulder and right arm. The left shoulder and left arm. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your neck, back of the neck. Take your attention to the back of the head, top of the head, take your attention to your forehead, eyebrows, eyes, nose, cheeks, ears, your lips and your chin. Become aware of your whole face. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your whole body. Your whole body. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your whole body. Now take your attention to your mind. Become aware of all the thoughts in your mind. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Do not fight any thought. Just let them come. Do not resist any thought. Just let them come and go. Just watch your thoughts. Become aware of all the thoughts in your mind. Do not resist any thought. Just let them come and go. अपने विचारों को देखें. किसी भी विचार को रोकना नहीं. आने दें. Let them come. Just watch your thoughts. Become aware of your thoughts. Just let them come and go. Just watch your thoughts. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now take your attention to your feelings. Happiness or sorrow. Any joy or discomfort. Just take your attention to whatever you might be feeling. Just keep your attention on your feelings. सुखद या दुखद जो भी भावनाएं मन में आ रही है उस पर ध्यान रखें. Just keep your attention on your feelings. Not be in a hurry to get rid of it. Just observe your feelings. Just observe your feelings. You are peace. You are joy. You are love. Take a long deep breath in and breathe out. Take another long deep breath in and let go. Once again, become aware of your feelings. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Once again, take your attention to your thoughts. Any thoughts still remaining, take your attention to them. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Once again, take your attention to your body. Become aware of your body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And slowly become aware of the environment. Just become aware of the environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And slowly and gradually, whenever you feel complete, slowly and gradually you may open your eyes. धीरे से आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Wow. So how was it? Can we all write in the chat? How are you feeling? Just write on the chat how you're feeling.